Are you both ready?
For what?
Alright, come here. Alright, one each.
Can we not read it?
You can read out loud if you want.
Okay, welcome to Rise Den Dragons. At 12 PM, you will receive the pitch of your dreams. Head to floor 7. The cameras are rolling. Act like a dragon. Get your questions ready. And remember, you're either in or you're out.
Alright, let's go.
Now!
Loud.
What the hell is he doing? This is gold. Okay.
Welcome to Rise Den, where the dragons are willing to invest their money, but only in the best ideas. First up to face the dragons today is Amy Jones. She thinks she can make the business millions, but she needs the dragons' investment to get going. She's willing to quit her job as a designer to develop her ideas and run the biggest Rise at 7 campaigns. But remember, she needs at least the minimum she's asked for, or she goes back to the Adobe suite.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Introduce yourself.
Well, so I'm Amy Jones. I'm a senior designer at your company, and I'm looking for 5 minutes of your time in exchange to be considered for campaigns lead, creative lead.
Oh!
That's a shock.
It
Wow.
Yeah. If ideas are coming from the campaigns team, that's the team that I want to be in.
Okay.
Yeah. So it will come as a bit of a curveball. I can see from your faces that it has, but I'm creative through and through, and you know that I shit out ideas. Essentially, I don't want to be at the end of the process making stuff look neat. I want to be at the start, the middle and the end, sort of shaping what we do, deciding how it looks, and seeing it come to life. In an ideal world, we could do International Women's Day Interflora campaigns weekly.
Oh yeah.
And when push comes to shove, you're only going to get that from the person who can come up with it and has. So I went through the dream client list from all of our staff to see, you know, what could float their boat, and I thought, right, we'll pick the biggest. We'll pick Google. So they're a giant, and giants always want to show a softer side, you know, like a heart behind the algorithm, so to speak. So I thought, right, cause marketing. Okay, a cause campaign for Google. I looked at Google Trends. Searches have been up for sexual consent in the last 12 months, 400%. Consent conversations have been up 350%. And so it's big business. Google, when it comes to Google, the yes and the no of sexual consent and all the nuances of in between, it's all about language, and nobody knows language better than Google Translate. So I thought, could we show ads of real stories using the UI of Google Translate to create a high impact campaign of how stories with grey areas are really, actually, very bloody simple. If you don't like that idea, well, I've got another dream client. So we talked about social. We could talk a bit about social media now. How could we help deodorant brands like Dove and Lynx and that kind of thing jump on TV and film occasions like Line of Duty season finale and stuff like that? Well, we could create on social sort of quick to concept reminders through video skits and screenshots and stills and things like that, that, you know, even bank robbers and balaclava men need to wear deodorant. I mean, you could just see a video of sort of them saying hands up, put the hands up, and all the police go, fuck. So we could make a splash on social, get noticed a little bit, and drive brand mentions through the roof. So that's creative, and that's social. What about a good old-fashioned seasonal product? The Olympics, they're meant to be happening this year, and Coca-Cola has long sponsored them and been their official drinks partner. They sell in packs of 4, but can we sell it in a pack of 5? It just makes sense. You can see it working, and you can see it sort of driving sort of excitement around the Olympics, which is obviously what the brand wants to do.
Yeah.
Or even just Love Honey. 18 months ago, they launched a sex toy recycling service, and it's sat on a blog page on their website, but it doesn't rank. If you type in recycle sex toys, Love Honey doesn't come up, but it's one of their USPs and they should shout about it. So we review the content, we push the service, and we relaunch with some smart ads where we reimagine the recycling symbol with sex toys. By the end of year 1, I'd want to do a minimum of at least 12, unicorn campaigns, all cross-channel, 4 of which that we'd be confident we could enter for awards across a number of categories: travel and leisure, retail, integrated, general content. And by year 2, we would look to add to that with at least 1 or 2 cause-related campaigns. I want to do good, I think we can do good, for which we've had a few ideas already earlier. But I want to do another one sort of celebrating creativity for creative's sake. I want a D&AD, and I think we can get it. 10K project upsells beyond our retainers means a turnover of 100 grand. That's easy. I think we could easily do that, if not double, triple, if we had the right team. And I think this is a curveball because I'm coming from creative, but if we're honest, I don't know all of the PR tropes and the rehashes, so I can't fall into that hole. You'll get your odd dream summer job, you'll get the odd you can now buy a such and such, but they're not my go-tos. So instead, you'll always have a creative first idea that comes from insight, it comes from creativity, it's relevant to the seasonal opportunities that we've got. And then I can work with the PR strategists and the strategists in general to find the right channels to do it on, to find the right headlines to go after, to find the right press for the brands that we work with. So when it comes to why it should be me, and I'm sorry that the dildos are stuck for the rest of the...
Still there. That is becoming more and more obvious that there's 3 dildos. That's fine, you can turn them around.
Yeah.
Feel more comfortable with anything with them there.
Is it turning you on?
I wouldn't say I'm turned on. It's a camera.
So yeah, I mean, when it comes to why it should be me, I know a good idea when I see one. Personal development wise, I'm touring 12 agencies for the next 3 months, sort of observing how they're creative, observing sort of their pitching processes and showing them mine. I've answered briefs for a living. Even here I've seen the good, the bad and the very fucking ugly. So nobody can brief in creative work better than I can. I know what people need to hear to be challenged. I know how to sort of leave it open enough for somebody to run off with it and come back with something exciting.
Amy seems to have created interest in her pitch, but is it enough to get her the job she wants, or will she go back to making logos bigger? We rejoin the Dragons to see if they're willing to invest.
I believe in you. I'm going to offer you till next Friday, and we'll let you know a decision.
Yeah.
Deal?
Yeah, I'm not out at this stage. Still.
Pitch went really well. I'm looking forward to hearing back from them to see whether they're in or out. Campaign manager, here we come.
Good news, Amy got the job. She came in and surprised us, if I'm completely honest, and yeah, we offered her the job in the campaigns team. She showed everything we was looking for, from enthusiasm to creativity, but she had loads of ideas that we could do with current clients, but also future clients. So yeah, nailed it.
Yeah, it was ballsy.